Let's do this. I feel wildly unprepared. Boys, where are we going? What are we going to see in Kenya?
Let's feed a giraffe.
Feed a giraffe? Are you sure? Welcome to a new series on our travel channel. We're the Newbies, John, Tara, Crusoe and Sawyer, and in this series we're heading to Kenya with our tour operator partner, Wild Paths. We're on a mission to show that it really is possible to travel with purpose and with a lighter footprint. We'll be heading across the country by train, meeting the wildlife and the rangers on the front line of their protection, and getting to grips with the challenges faced by communities living in wild places. This is the first episode of a 5-part series with so much to come, so make sure you've subscribed and turned on notifications, especially because by doing that, you'll be a step closer to winning a safari to Kenya for yourself and a +1. Yep, you heard that right. There's more about it later. Right now, though, we've got a flight to catch. We have flown with our boys a lot. But we've never done a journey this long on a day flight.
Go, 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 we're first on.
So you got 3 hours to Frankfurt, 2 hours in Frankfurt, then what, 8 hours to Nairobi?
7, I think.
7 hours. Sweets for breakfast. Sweets wouldn't be my first choice. Can we find a rhino?
There's no further morning service to the city of Frankfurt.
Dear passengers, welcome to Frankfurt Airport.
Cold in Northern Europe, huh?
Tara dressed the boys in exactly the same clothes today,
Never do that.
which is weird.
Here we go, boys, Nairobi. Now you gotta try and keep up. I think that's us. We're literally about to board the flight to Nairobi. Crusoe's struggling to stay awake. It's a very short bus ride from the terminal. To be fair, we did wake up at 3:30. I feel like I could do the same. We're awake again. Good boy. Look how big that airplane is.
Look at the aeroplane, buddy.
Okay, boys, one surprise for you from the other flight.
Chocolate bars.
All right, well, we're all boarded. That's good news.
So one of the things I was looking forward to, we got a row of 4 here, is the fact that boys can watch their own TV screens. However, these are the headphones we've just been handed. Not ideal for little people. Other one, good. This is by far the hardest part of travelling with young kids. When the food and drinks come. Trays move, food is nuclear hot. Kids are crazy. We can take the martyrs out. Just put it on here. Here's a fork for you. Oh, thanks for that. 12 hours in, 3 to go. Nearly there. Just landed, already connected and online again. Thank you so much, Holofly. That is epic. Bye.
Thank you. It's not cold anymore. That's nice, isn't it?
Oh, you can smell it though.
Africa, I can smell it.
We've made it. We've made it to Kenya. We've made it through immigration. We've got our bags. And we should have someone waiting for us just outside this door who's going to take us to our hotel for the night. We are exhausted. Time to call it a day, I think.
And off we go, fellas.
Having like an East African smile, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it?
Massive. It's so,
You know, one of the things.
so good to be back.
One of the things I know, and here's a question for you, because you've been on safari many, many times. One of the things I know that a lot of people are concerned about coming to Africa is it's really expensive. The second thing is it safe? We've arrived in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It's dark outside.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Okay, why? What's made you feel safe?
Super friendly, super organised, very welcoming. Police presence if you need it. I personally didn't notice it, but now that you say that, I know that
There's a lot around, yeah.
But not in an intimidating way.
And it's not as hectic as coming into some airport. A lot of airports, let's say. It's quite relaxed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Very relaxed.
We'll talk more about safety.
Yeah. Hopefully, if you've got those kind of questions, we can put your minds at ease.
Yeah.
Throughout this series.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big series of videos, and there's some really, really exciting stuff for you guys in this series. So make sure you stick around.
Yeah, we'll announce something a little bit later on in this episode, and we'll talk more about safety and the pros and cons of coming on holiday to Africa later on.
Yeah.
Right, boys, let's get those seatbelts locked in. You see a zebra?
For me?
That's for me.
Good morning, everybody. Wow. Did we have a good night's sleep? So I think we got into bed at about midnight last night, and we were up at 7. Feel a tiny bit blurry-eyed. But welcome to Nairobi. There is the city of Nairobi behind us, or a little bit of it anyway. We're staying at the Sarova Pan Afric Hotel. It's about 20 minutes from the airport yesterday, so super easy to get here. And today we are heading out to the Giraffe Rehabilitation Centre and Rescue Centre. You can take the kids there, you can hang out for the day or for a little bit, you can feed the giraffes. Even though I've been to Nairobi a few times, this is my first visit. So I'm super excited to get over there and see what it's all about. I've heard amazing things. The boys are very excited. And yeah, let's get out there and get started with this trip. Can you say Jumbo? Jumbo. Right, boys, are you ready?
To see a real one.
A real giraffe.
You're going to touch it like this, you know?
And
Like
I
this.
can ride it or no?
No, you don't ride giraffes, darling.
He's getting excited.
Oh, what about elephants?
No, we're not going to see elephants today. We will see elephants tomorrow, won't we?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Already?
Josephat, aka Pawpaw, is taking us this morning to the Giraffe Centre,
Giraffe Center.
and then we'll go and find somewhere nice to have lunch.
What's the giraffes?
I have a
And
good idea. So, let's go see the giraffes first,
Okay.
and then lunch.
Yes, that is a good idea, buddy. That's exactly what we're going to do.
And-
Right, should we get you clipped in quickly?
So,
Refillable water bottles.
this is
Love
how
it.
you can fill up. You see the water?
Amazing. I love that. Thank you.
so, of course, making any trip to anywhere in the world as simple as possible is really, really important. We, of course, have got our Holify SIM cards. There's 5G all over, so we're fully connected to the Wi-Fi and internet wherever we go. We don't need to be at the hotel to connect to Wi-Fi. That's pretty easy. ATMs, we've just basically taken our Visa and MasterCard from home. As soon as we got to the airport, stuck the card in the ATM and got cash out. No problems there, no worries. Of course, there are ways to mitigate your exchange fees on that. That's a whole different topic. And Wild Paths, our tour operator, have basically set everything up so we don't have to think about anything. We just literally got off the aeroplane and we're being taken everywhere we need to be taken and looked after really, really well.
Yeah, all we got to do is do as we're told.
Yeah, all of the hotels that we're staying in and all of the activities, the drivers, everything has all been pre-approved, if you like,
Yeah.
pre-tested to make sure it's up to standard. So we know that we're going to be perfectly safe and going to have a really great time without having to worry about anything. Baboons!
Those are orange baboons.
So Bobo was just saying that Nairobi actually has the closest national park to a city centre anywhere in the world. Literally 5 minutes from the centre of Nairobi, you can drive out into a national park that's 40 square kilometres in size, so it's not massive, and you can see lion, rhino, buffalo, leopard, but you can't see elephant because it's too small
And
national
lots of
park.
other animals.
Yeah.
4 of the big 5.
Giraffe. I remember my first trip to Nairobi, it was in 1999, and I remember driving through the centre of town and there were building sites with zebra walking through the middle of it. That's the truth. Yeah. So animals everywhere, I love it.
Here we go, everybody, we've arrived.
Let's do it. That's the way.
Come on then.
I'm not entirely sure what to expect right now.
No, me neither. I've seen like videos of this, the clips and stuff, but
I haven't seen anything.
yeah, I think there's a big walkway and the giraffes come and stick their heads over and you feed them. I don't know if it's pellets or leaves or something. Okay. But I don't actually know what they do.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. One. Washing hands.
Washing hands.
The giraffes cannot touch.
Okay.
Giraffes don't get our germs.
That's it. That's very good. Did you wash yours?
I don't know.
You do.
No one knows what we have.
You're going to wash your hands, eh? Giraffe food? Did you hear that? These are for the giraffe only.
Wow!
Wow!
So boys, can you listen quickly? This is how you feed the giraffe. You have to hold it like this. Are you looking? And you put it on the giraffe's tongue. Okay? Got it? You mustn't let the giraffe eat your cup. Yes, like this.
The giraffe's going to go, but it's got a very, very long tongue. And then you take this pellet and you go plop straight on the tongue of the giraffe. Are you nervous? Come on then. Come on then. Are you nervous, Mum?
No. What makes you be nervous of, Dad?
Well, they're blooming massive giraffes, aren't they?
The giraffe. They're like the world's most gentle. You see them?
Shh. Shh, can you see them? Here we go.
Well done, Mum.
Little take your tongue.
Oh, look at those beautiful eyes, hey?
It's so fat, Mom. Other ones are missing out.
They are missing out, aren't they?
There we go. Look, there's another dude coming.
Whoa.
Look at that lovely tongue. Honestly, the softness of that mouth and the gentleness of the lips is quite amazing. Yeah, you can touch her, I think. Just wait, just give her something to eat.
Now it's gonna go to other. Just put him around.
All finished.
Alrighty.
Now I need to get some agua.
Okay, let's
Now
do
I
it.
need to get some agua.
In the background over there, you can't really see it, is a very fancy hotel called Giraffe Manor. If you've got lots of money and plenty of time to wait, you could go and stay there and have Giraffe literally join you for breakfast. I'm not sure of the price point, but it is expensive, and I know that you need to book about a year in advance to go there. But it's pretty spectacular. Anyway, on the side of Giraffe Manor, they've got the giraffe that we've just been to see, that you can go and feed and hang out with and have that experience. The boys have just loved it. It's been really fab. Quite busy there now. We got there quite early. There was probably one or two other families there with their kids feeding the giraffe. Now a school trip has just arrived. A school group has just arrived, and a whole bunch of other tour buses, so it's got really, really busy. So I'd say arrive early, like with most things, but that was really, really great. The boys loved it.
That was fun. I think perhaps if you came earlier in the day, there'd be more giraffes there.
Okay.
Because we only had 2 at one point.
Yeah.
3 at the very end.
Yeah.
When we got here, it was really quiet, and we had the place kind of us and maybe 2 other families, but now it's really busy. And if you've only got one giraffe who's interested in little cubes, there's a bit of like vying for, I want it to eat my cube.
Yeah, that's it. Eat mine.
It was really cool. The boys loved it, especially if you're coming to Nairobi with kids. The perfect way to kind of spend a couple of hours, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say what would be
Maybe an hour.
Probably been here an hour.
Yeah. We are in an area of Nairobi called Karen. Now, if you have watched the movie Out of Africa, this whole area is where Karen Blixen used to live, and it's named after her. And that's where we are. So we're going to go and see what else we can find to do in Karen with kids.
Cool, let's do it.
Let's do it. This is amazing. I didn't know this. So this is all about the history of the Giraffe Centre. This was started by Jock and Betty Leslie Melville. They bought Giraffe Manor in 1974. They set up this whole centre up to provide education for Kenyan children to learn about the conservation of their own wildlife around them. And it's become an international institution, hasn't it? Like, Giraffe Manor is world famous and it is in such high demand as a place to stay when you come to Kenya, if you can afford it. When we come to visit this centre, you pay a fee to enter, and that fee goes towards the conservation of the Rothschild giraffe. When they first moved the giraffes here, there were 130 giraffes left in Kenya, Rothschild giraffes. There's now over 1,000.
That's great.
And they've bred some of them here at the centre. What's really cool is that this place remains free for school children. And over the years, more than 2 million Kenyan school children have come here for free to learn about the Rothschild giraffes.
Brilliant.
Isn't that amazing? Very cool place. Put it on the list, folks. Right, next stop. Oh my God. Okay, so we are going to the Utamaduni Craft Centre, which is a fixed price kind of artisanal market where there's a cafe, there's gardens for the boys to run around. Sounds kind of perfect. So looking forward to it.
Right, lots of running around, and then I think the boys are ready for a nap.
They are verging on.
So from
Relax.
Europe, where we live, and from the UK time, it's 3 hours ahead here, isn't it?
Yeah, which actually, like, you don't think it's that bad, but it would probably take you about 3 days to adjust. You know?
Yeah.
So
Also,
we woke
the
up
flight
at
was long.
7:30 Kenya time, having gone to bed at midnight Kenya time. It's all right night's sleep, but for the boys that was 4 o'clock in the morning in Portugal. So that's quite, you wake up feeling a bit kind of like, I'm not meant to be awake. I feel like I'm not meant to be awake.
Yeah.
So anyway.
You got that the wrong way around, though.
No, I didn't.
It's 3 hours ahead here.
Yeah, so when it's 7 o'clock here, it's 4 o'clock in the morning in Portugal.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
That is right.
Yeah.
We're all very tired. So boys, thumbs up for the giraffes?
They were cool. There we go.
Oh, you're a big boy, eh?
He's gone. Literally gone.
A
Oh, well done.
Sit down.
Oh, this looks really lovely. Look at that. Nice little restaurant underneath the trees. Where's Crusoe? Let's find Crusoe. There's a playground. Look at that. What have we got? What have we got? Everything. That's cool. Wow. There we go. Why don't you go up on the slide? See whether you can climb up that. Ready, Crusoe. Go. The beer is $3, £2.50. Fish and chips is about £10, $13.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're looking at about 10, 15 bucks per main course and $3 for a good drink. Nice.
And one morning magic for me. What should we get for the boys to eat?
Fish and chips. So good to be back in Africa, hey?
Yep.
I love it.
Yum yum. And after I finish, I can go back to our boarding house.
You can, yeah.
What'd you go for?
Go and curry.
Is it good?
Delicious.
Good. I have got a pho. I don't know how to say it properly. Anyway, it is delish. Well, we had a lovely lunch there and the boys had a ball in the playground, but we, I think, have reached the end of the morning's tether. Afternoon, what's the time? Oh yeah, 1:15. Swimming. The boys are super excited to swim. They definitely need to sleep though, so I'm hoping they're going to go to sleep.
No, we're not.
You're not, hey? Okay. Anyway, we've got a little bit of traffic on the way back to the hotel. You're not going to sleep. Oh dear.
Everybody wants to go for a swim.
Anyway, we've got a very early start tomorrow morning because tomorrow we've got to catch an 8:30 train out of Nairobi to Voi. Very, very exciting, but does mean it's an early start tomorrow morning, so perhaps an early bedtime is not such a bad idea.
But I'm going to fall in the water.
No, you're not. You've got a swimming cozy. Such a beautiful green city, isn't it?
That's so cool, my boy. Well done, you. Hey?
I think I need a shower.
Okay. Are you going to jump in one more time before you have a shower, or you just, what's your plan? Love it, my boy.
This incredible trip to Kenya was organised for us by a company called Wildpass. They're a UK-based tour operator who are committed to sustainable travel and to being a force for good in this world of safari. They donate 30% of their profits back to the projects that are being run by the camps and lodges that they work with across Africa, which is a huge commitment. While we're out here, we're going to be visiting a bunch of conservation projects and learning about the community work being done by lodges like Kapalo Hills. And we wanted our trip to have a bigger impact. So we have set up a crowdfunding page, which is raising funds to support these projects that we're going to go and see, which you'll learn more about as our Kenya series progresses. And we also wanted to give you guys the opportunity to be involved a little bit more. We know that in order to really care about something, you have to really know about it. So here's the exciting bit. Wildpass have managed to put together a trip for one of you guys to be in with a chance of coming out to Kenya and experiencing this all for yourself. All of the terms and conditions and what you need to do to be in with a chance to win that safari are here. If you scan this QR code, you'll head off to our website. You can also click on the link in our description below. You'll be able to read everything you need to know about how to be in with a chance of winning. Basically, you need to make a donation to the crowdfunding, which is going to go all to the projects that we are visiting here. You also need to be subscribed to our channel and to the Wildpass newsletter. 3 very, very simple things. Everything you need to know on that website, please go check it out. And we cannot wait to hear who's going to be the person that gets to visit Kenya. And most importantly, we can't wait to hand over some vital funds to these incredible projects who are doing such great work out in the wild places of Kenya.